I've decided to take you today to the windmill in Brooklyn. We're not going to the seals today. It's going to be kept for the last video for next week, okay? So just bear with me. The windmill in Brooklyn, where they produce power to parts of Wellington. This is the first one. I'm just going to go show you in a bit more close-up. It's quite large. It is quite large, really. This is it, the windmill. Yeah, a lot of people go there just to have a look, just for the day. They, you know, people taking picnics and all that sort of stuff. It's a family gathering, and we're going to go up there and film video number 5. Excellent. So I'll see you in a minute. So we're in the top of the hill where you can see the windmill. This is it. This is where it is. And I'm just going to take you to my tripod. I've prepared my tripod already, and we're going to film video number 5, where I'm going to talk to you about complexes. This is Wellington. Look at Wellington. It's beautiful, eh? Wellington. I like this place. Okay, video number 5 is on its way. So you've been doing a lot of dumbbell, kettlebell, barbell, weight training, and again, you're not responding. You're not responding to your exercise. Your body is not responding to your exercises anymore. You're not progressing. This is the time, my friends, to shift to do complexes. Well, complexes is where you take one rep out of each exercise and combine all these single reps into a set, to complete a set. This is very beneficial because of a number of things. A, you get a good response to a growth hormone due to the large amount of muscles you work in the body. You get to work a large amount of muscles in the body in a very, very short time, in the same, basically the same exercise. You get to work a large amount of muscles, and it takes your exercise to a new level of intensity. Mike tells me he likes combine 5 different exercises into his complexes. Of course you can do more than 5, but make sure you remember the sequence. If it's too many reps, you don't remember, it starts to get messy. Okay, I'm going to give you some practical examples now that you can take and do at home. Barbell complex. High pull from the floor, and I mean explosive deadlift right into upright row in one motion. Barbell back to thighs, then hang clean. Explosively pull the bar from your knees and catch the bar at the shoulders. Then barbell back to the floor, then clean and push press. Then barbell back to your thighs, bend over, then bend over row. And to finish it off, barbell back to your thighs, then finish with Romanian deadlift. Use the weight that you can still handle of your weakest lift of the sequence, yet keep it heavy enough to challenge you. Repeat this sequence 2-3 times per set, and you can also progress by doing more sequences per set or adding more sets on subsequent workouts before increasing the weight. To make it more simple, I'm just gonna put this table here for you so that you can understand. So this is just an example. Let's say that today's workout you use 155 pounds. The weight is 155 pounds. The number of sequences per set are 3, and the number of sets are 3. Next time workout in 2-3 days, you use the same weight, 155 pounds. You do the same number of sequences, which are 3, but you're going to do 4 sets. Then next time workout, 2-3 days after that, still use 155 pounds, still remain on 3 sequences, but do 5 sets. Now this is 1 week. Next week or the next couple of weeks you can do one workout with 160 to 165 pounds and do 3 sequences and do 3 sets. And again, same amount of weight, the same weight, 160 to 165 pounds, 3 sequences per set, and do only 4 sets. And then next workout you're going to do 160 to 165 pounds again, 3 sequences per set and 5 sets, and so on. Okay, so this is just to get you understand a little bit more what Mike means by progressing on complexes. Kettlebell complexes. A kettlebell is an Eastern European weight that has been used in the Western world in the last few years. It's been taken off in the Western world in the last 2 years. What you want to do with a kettlebell, if you're not familiar with it, use to start with only one kettlebell with no body weight, and use a fairly lightweight kettlebell. Don't do any squats or any body weight exercise, and that should be enough to get you started. Again, consult with a personal trainer is the best thing you can do before you go ahead and apply those exercises. Now I'm going to give you some kettlebell complexes. One arm swing, then one arm snatch, keep the bell overhead, then one arm overhead squat, and then bell back down to the bottom, then one arm split snatch, then bell back down to the bottom, then one arm clean and press. And it's the same as with barbell complexes. You want to repeat the sequence about 2-3 times with no rest for each arm. Follow the example I just gave you for the barbell workout routine to get great results. So that table I just showed you before, the same applies to kettlebell. Basically it's the same idea. Just remember that a kettlebell is a killer. You should be sweating a lot, your heart should pump out of your shirt, and if you don't get those two, you're doing something wrong. Kettlebell is a killer exercise and it will get you going like you wouldn't believe. Dumbbell complexes. Do an upright row with each arm separately, then both together. Then front lunge with one leg, then the other leg. Then back lunge with one leg and the other leg, and then curl to overhead press, and then keep the dumbbells at shoulder height and squat. Again, follow the example that I gave you for barbell and kettlebell, that table, and progress throughout the workout routines. A good training regime to follow is mixing all 3 types of complexes that I just gave you throughout the week. So for example, you could do barbell complexes on Monday, kettlebell or dumbbell on Wednesday, then back to barbell on Friday. You could do some sprints and bodyweight training on Saturday or Sunday, and then Monday would be kettlebell or dumbbell again. Then Wednesday do barbell complexes, and so on. This is it for today, my friends. If you want the full regime, the full training regime of exercises combined with good detailed nutrition advice, go click on the link above me or below me, I'm not sure where I put it, and get Truth About Abs. $40, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. You could get it for $5 for the first 21 days just to see if it's actually yield any results for you, and then Mike will charge you the remaining $35. Just a reminder, I'm an affiliate at the moment, so what I'm doing here, my main intention is to help you gain health, lose fat, and get a six-pack abs. But if you buy through my website, I get a commission. Yes, it's just the law. I have to tell you this from time to time. Next week, and that's a promise, we're going to see the seals. I'll see you next week.